he continued. When he was a 2-year-old baby, he was very chubby like a ball of butter, and I was his vehicle. I carried him wherever I went, even when I was supervising construction work. In fact, if you go and see the old photo albums of the ashram, in a few group photographs, you will see me holding baby Ganesan. He was in a mood to talk that day. I was very fond of this baby, not only because he was a baby, but because Bhagavan paid so much attention to him. When Ganesan was 6 years old, he was holding on to me one day when I was supervising the construction of the dispensary. That day, Bhagavan came and sat on a big rock nearby. Ganesan ran up to Bhagavan and sat leaning on his knee. Seeing this, my attendant Vasana came up. You see, all the attendants of Bhagavan had been instructed not to allow anyone touch Bhagavan's body. Even though Annamalai Swami was not an attendant then, he was humorously telling Anuradha, my attendant Vasana came up. He said, so I went and tried to stop Ganeshan from leaning on Bhagavan's knee. Bhagavan held him back between his legs and told me, what is it to you? Annamalai Swami, what is it to you? Go and attend to your business. That is why this baby is special to me even now. At the time of this conversation, this baby was 60 years old. In 1995, when I resigned from the ashram management, I went to Annamalai Swami's ashram with a copy of the last issue of The Mountain Path I had helped bring out. I gave that copy to Annamalai Swami, who was upstairs drying some herbal leaves. I prayed to him, Swami, give me your permission and blessing so that I can totally retire from all the activities that I was involved in with the ashram management. He jumped up to his feet, came and gave me a hug from one who was once hugged by Bhagavan. I felt thrilled and blessed. He told me, you have made my heart very happy. This is the greatest service you can do to Bhagavan. Till now, Ganesa, we were only friends. From now on, we are brothers. My blessings are always with you. He hugged me again and then put his head on my head. When I walked out, my heart was flooded with bliss. He was so happy that he left his work behind and accompanied me down the stairs. He presented me with a few saplings of a herbal plant called Iruvachi, Bauhinia tomentosa, saying, Bhagavan showed me this herbal plant in the forest and told me to pluck its flowers and leaves, mix it up with rice and eat it. I have been doing it since then. Now, as prasad, I am giving you these 4 or 5 plants. These plants have now grown into big trees in my garden in Anandaramana. When Annamalai Swami dropped his body, it was interred in his ashram. I was distressed because this great devotee's samadhi was not in Ramanasramam. By Bhagavan's grace, I had managed to build the samadhi of many old devotees within its precincts. But in the case of Annamalai Swami, this was not to be. That was the reason for my anguish. But look at Bhagavan's grace. He has now included Annamalai Swami's ashram and samadhi in Ramanasramam. The deep and yearning wish of this childish fool has been fulfilled by Bhagavan. He has absorbed this gem of a devotee's samadhi into his ashram. This Herculean super builder is now eternally there as a dust at the holy feet of his Sadguru, Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi. Intellectual clarity is important to thwart destiny. Melting of the heart is the next step. If you want to flower into wisdom, melting of the heart is absolutely necessary. Then comes surrender. Surrender the me, as done so totally by Annamalai Swami. We have seen how at every step Annamalai Swami obeyed his master. Thus, the mason attained the final goal of human life. This is a great lesson for us. Melting is not crying or rolling on the floor. It is surrendering the me, deliberately, willingly, and with great ease. And when you do this, what a joy it is.